It's a bit of a grey Sunday afternoon here in Cluj-Napoca. It's 5:15, but I mean, it looks as though it's getting dark already. And we're about to head off to Moldova. Say about to head off, it turns out the bus now goes at 6:20 p.m. It costs 100 lei each. I'm not too sure exactly what time it's going to arrive in Chisinau, but night border crossings are always a bit weird. So I've got some data left on my phone plan, so I can go on and do that. But until then, I've got an hour to occupy. At least the bus drivers speak Russian, so that's really good to actually be able to make ourselves understood again after struggling with Bulgarian and Romanian. That's pretty cool. One of the ways that Romania really lets itself down is with its buses. The bus service is pretty poor in the respect that here you've got, this is Autogara Fani, and just through the fence there is Autogara Beta. So at least in Cluj the two bus stations are side by side, which is great. But when we came in, went to the information and asked about booking buses to Chisinau, given cards, and we were told call this number, which if you're a non-native speaker makes it rather difficult indeed. We were staying in an Airbnb as well, and the host was away, so it wasn't even as though we had anyone we could ask as such. But the host, I asked him to call for us yesterday. He tried a couple of times, no joy, but got through today. Got the booking, was on page 2. So yeah, so it's all good. Tricky, but good. And this is going to be our bus, Elite Bus Romania. And very important, make sure what you can and can't take on board. Damn, and here was me planning to have a picnic.
Left bang on 6:20, which is quite impressive. We've heard that we should get to the border by about 5 or 6 in the morning. Chisinau by 8 in the morning, but who knows? Dark outside already. It's going to be a long, dark night.
Something rather strange about this Romanian bus is that it's got power sockets on one side of the bus and none on the other. And unfortunately we're on this side, so I've just briefly moved.
Toilets are free.
Oh, bonus. Okay, thanks Lee. Free toilets, that's a good thing. But I'm just sitting here temporarily charging my device. So interesting, the free toilets, and they're squat. Romania, EU, squat toilets. Interesting. It's 4:12 AM, I think we're at the border, crossing from Romania to Moldova. It's now 4:28 and the guys just come on to take our passports. He's just trying to catch a little bit of sleep. 4:38, just got our passports back. Very civilised, didn't have to leave the bus. But let's see what happens when we get to the Moldovan side. It's now 4:44 and the Moldovan border guys just got on the bus, collecting our passports again.
We've arrived in Chisinau. It looks amazing. It's 6:43 AM. It's had a really good night. And the bus has stopped right in the centre of Chisinau, which is excellent because it carries on to the southern bus station, which is miles out, like 7k south. But we are right in the centre now, which is only about a kilometre from our hostel, so we can just wander down there and check in, which is really good.
Yeah, it's so much more beautiful than I'd thought, you know, coming in.
Moldova, yeah, I mean, like, it looks quite Soviet, you know, like grandiose Stalin-esque type building.
I love Soviet brutalist architecture and trolleybuses. I think I'm going to really enjoy Chisinau. Pretty cool.
It's the Hotel de Cantori.
Cultural centre? Not too sure. This is the first larder we've seen for a while. Didn't see any in Romania. Crows are all waking up. $31 for a packet of Winston cigarettes.
Just made it to our hostel, the Tapak hostel.
Nice easy walk. Couple of blocks over, couple of blocks down from where we got dropped off, and this lovely old building opposite. Not too sure if it's abandoned or just looking a bit.
Mandy called ahead and they said we can crash on the couch for a little bit because it's going to be full, but it's good.
Yes. Let's see how we go. There's another building. Still also. Here it is. Tapak. I've seen photos of the lovely looking garden. And the painting. And they've got a cat. Yay! Oh, a very nice quiet cat. Hey kitty. Yay! I think we're going to like it here. For sure. Tapak. In Chisinau, Moldova. 9 o'clock. We've been sitting in our hostel, chilling, playing with the cats, or watching the cats attack our bags.
Had a bit of a snack for breakfast, and now we're going to try and find an ATM because the first thing you need is money. So see if we can buy some Moldovan lei from somewhere.
After our experience in Turkey, which we will tell you more about sometime, our disastrous experience in Turkey,
yep.
It's still ongoing. We're a little bit.
An ATM machine.
Yep, we're a little bit wary now about ATMs. So there hasn't been a lot of information either, actually, on the best Moldovan banks to use. Because I've read somewhere that they do charge commission. So I'm going to have a look and find out.
But the main thing is to go to a bank during banking hours. So try and find an ATM inside so they've got less chance of having problems, being skimmed. And then if you lose your card and the bank's open, you can go and deal with someone and get your card back at least. Mandy did that in Georgia, didn't you?
Yes, I did, in Blimmin Lagodeki. Put the wrong pin in.
The old pin code. Whoops. So yeah.
Oh, but look at this, it's a glorious morning in Chisinau. Really lovely. And we noticed when we were coming past on the bus this way, this is where all the banks are. So we're going to check them out.
The main boulevard. Boulevard Stefan Selmari Spint.
Okay.
Is that right? No. Got the train for the other table. Good to go.
Looks as though this bankomat's actually been ripped out. Oh dear. National Theatre. A few interesting things on. Coming along here, it looks as though there's some markets being set up. Huh. Maybe touristy sort of markets, I'm not too sure. Vana Mama. Beer, Mood and Grill. Interesting. Wow, and just up here to the right I've spotted Posta Moldova. Posta Moldova. So maybe I'm finally going to get around to sending some postcards. Sorry family. I love post offices. Pretty cool. Moldovan Post. Nice dome here. And then we come around this way. Stop filming immediately, but very nice and modern and new. Not sure what this building is, but it looks absolutely stunning. Wow. I do like buildings with columns. Continuing our walk to find a bank, one without commission, and we've found Meat House. Obviously no good for the vegans or vegetarians amongst you. Both of the prices are interesting. Pork, 1990. Yeah, for the pork la grill, 21. Looks interesting. Hot dog, 20. Coffee, 15. Fries, 12. Okay, and here they are here. And to be even more American, got our donuts. Because the last couple of banks we've checked at have said that it's 2% commission on ATM withdrawals, we're now considering changing an exchange. This is why it's always good to have some cash on you. Not too much, obviously, because, you know, pickpockets, etc. But in case of incredibly expensive commission charges, it's looking at you, Turkey, between blinking 4 and 8% commission. And that's if they even give you your money, not steal it.
Yeah.
They've got an Andy's Pizza and this rather new and modern walkway going in. Beautiful building over there, and it says Moldova. Discover the route of life. So Pro Credit Bank looked like a likely option because they've got ATMs inside, but it turns out Visa only, and yep, I've got a MasterCard. So we'll just continue. So we finally ended up going to the Moldova Agro Ind Bank, otherwise known as MAIB. We withdrew 2,400 Moldovan lei, which we worked out was about, how much Aussie?
200 Aussie.
200 Aussie, and it said so 2,400 Moldovan lei, and they said there's going to be a charge of 56 lei. Do you agree with that? And Lee had a look on, Cookie had a look on xe.com, and that was $4 Australian.
Yeah, which is 2%. Yeah, we think it's the 2% flat fee.
Yeah.
We'll know when we check out our internet banking and see what it costs. And then after that we can work out whether we use the card or use cash.
Yeah, because we were recommended this one, MAIB, seems quite good. Unfortunately, yeah, they're all outside, all the ATMs. It's a bit of a bummer. But now we've got money, we can go and buy some food. Food, very excited.
First time.
We're doing pretty well considering it's 10 AM. We've had an overnight bus journey and yeah, we've been exploring. Lovely and sunny. Beautiful building over here. We found the central market. Oh gosh, second-hand shop down there as well. Pomegranates 50, persimmon 35. Oh, and avocados 5. That's not bad. A lot of the stores are closed, but it is a Monday. Yeah, it's still fairly early. Ooh, dried fruits. 135 for apricots. 20 for mandarins. Kind of need some.
US dollar.
Just over on US dollar, okay. We do need something to eat. Oh, yeah, I'm so peckish. When I'm peckish, unfortunately, I can't think. Yeah. How are you going, Lee? Peckish?
Yeah, we had a long night and a night bus and a little bit of sleep and, you know.
Yeah.
Running on...
empty.
On empty at the moment.
Okay. So walking through one of the parks, beautiful with the autumn leaves. Fountain's not working. Ice cream shops are closed. But lovely blue sky. Beautiful leaves.
That's an autumnal, isn't it?
Definitely. Which park is this?
It's the one with Stefan the Great statue at the front, so it might be something to do with Stefan the Great, but it's the two big parks that are pretty much opposite each other. This is the one on the south side.
Okay, excellent. So pleased because look at what we found. I love Chisinau. Fantastic. We loved these last year throughout the stands. There's some great ones in Tajikistan. But this is the first one we've seen for a while. I think there was one in Tbilisi that we saw in April. It's now November and the first one we've seen for a very long time. And here's the theatre. National Theatre of Opera and Ballet. Very Soviet looking. We found the National Theatre for
Opera and Ballet.
Wow.
Yeah.
After going to see Tosca in Bucharest.
Bucharest, yeah. We were in the mood for something else like that.
Yeah,
Today's
some culture.
Not quite sure if there's anything on while we're here. The 10th Dragoste.
We've got La Traviata, but it's not till the 28th.
Yeah.
What a bummer. Hopefully we'll see something in Ukraine, or maybe even Transnistria.
Or we can stay till the 7th of December for the kickboxing.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Boxing or opera? What's it going to be?
I don't know. Ballet maybe? Ballet? Look at that, I love that building. Really, Chisinau is pretty cool. Very similar to the monument in Romania is this one in Chisinau. Not too sure if it's the same thing. I'll have to have a look. There we are walking along, and over this side, in the distance, if you can see it, is like the Moldovan Arc de Triomphe. Once again, a little bit smaller than the Romanian one, but hey ho, they're doing it so well. Pretty sure they're mulberry trees. Oh my word, it's too late. The wind's gotten up, it's a bit chilly now. Please, we're wearing our lovely coats. Because we're at 4:30 and it's going to be dark in about an hour. Maybe an hour. We haven't had much luck finding restaurants, but we have been walking around like the big fancy governmental part of town, so yeah. Nothing really here. So we have the flag flying proudly in front of government building. And here we have, I think Lee's using Google Translate to try to translate it. Got a monument. The only bit we can understand at the bottom, it was a monument to
the victims of the Soviet occupation
during the totalitarian communist regime.
Yeah.
We have to find out more,
a bit more about that.
and post that.
Sure.
It's quite a stark monument.
I think, a lot of people were repressed, weren't they? They had pogroms against the Jews.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Some bad stuff went on here in Chisinau.
It's so easy to forget when you look over at the little mini Arc de Triomphe. Big boulevards. The flag. There are some remarkably lovely modern new buildings in Chisinau. I mean, for all the people who think it's drab and just Soviet, you've got places like this. Black Rabbit. And the fancy cars as well that are parked nearby. Porsche. So if we look at this, it looks kind of like a fish, maybe. brutalist architecture behind it, but there's a black rabbit. All I can say is, oh, gastro burrow. Okay, sounds as though it would cost a lot. I'm sure it's going to be well out of our price range. I'm so happy, so pleased. We found a Stolovaya. Haven't been in one for ages.
Good old-fashioned Soviet-style canteen, but you just help yourself to the food.
Well, no, you don't. You point out
show
to
them
them
what you want, so you don't have to read a menu. It's kind of a cop out, and you pick what you like, and it all looks really good. And it came to 95 Moldovan lei for the two of us.
So we've got,
which is about $4 Australian each.
so we've got borscht.
Good old borscht.
Got some rice and some chicken with
vegetables,
like Mediterranean type vegetables.
Yes, nice.
And I went for some rice, beetroot salad because I've missed my beetroot, and hey, it's such a Soviet thing. And chicken in a delicious looking cream sauce. Very interesting.
Yep.
Oh, and
a juice, a sop.
No, compote.
Compote.
So it's like tiny bit of juice with sugar and water and a bit of fruit in it. It tends to be like the drinks in Stolovayas. So we've got countries. But we're really happy.
Yes.
Bon appetit. Oh no, what is it? Priятna apetita.
In Russian. I'm not sure what it is in Moldovan.
From what I can see, there's loads of smetana. That's the yogurt. Classic. It's tiny, 9.20. Got loads of milks up there for like 13.20. Kefir 1% for 13.60. But no big yogurts. Moldova is like Romania in that respect, a little bit disappointing. Kefir just is not the same with muesli. I know, first world problems, but in Turkey you got like 4 kilo things. And the same in Bulgaria. Might be toast instead.